Made this one solo. How quickly can PSG burn through this? Not very. They don't really have the upfront damage, especially with ubao not hitting the objective, but instead the Andy gonna fish for a pick on a Mikyx. They're gonna burn Mikyx before the fight even starts, but BrokenBlade coming over the wall. Mikyx taken down, but Wako goes golden. Wako buys a brief moment of time. They're now all in the tree because BrokenBlade has obliterated the back line of PSG. The Cask coming in, the Cask finding the kill, but ubao now firing back. JunJia now running for his life. Cask touches to finish the kill because Azhi is still alive. Yike. Oh, he's hunting now. The Khazix not quite gonna connect. Cap's going over the wall. JunJia, there's just no way you make it out of this one. The Divine Sunderer not enough. The footwork is clean, but that's a huge shutdown. ubao now coming in. TP now coming in. Yike needs to get out of this one. The stun now coming in. The bubble to follow. Easy peasy CC layering. ubao now unstoppable, and in the extended fight, PSG once again.
Yeah, I mean, this is also a very different identity for PSG than what we normally see. This is the third Viego game for JunJia, who's mostly playing support for the rest of the team. Things like Sejuani's or Wukongs and team fighting, and they are the slowest team in terms of bloodiness in the tournament, as well as one of the latest game teams, generally speaking. So they have really flipped their playstyle with this draft to something that we typically do not see out of PSG.
Ready to see if they can make it work on the stage. There's a lot of pressure to execute in the early game. Snowballing champions on the side of G2 quite easily. Khazix, the one that we have to keep our eyes on. What's the clear speed look like with those Q buffs? Isolation, not that significantly clear, but the Q base damage buff coming through, how big is it going to be? And similarly, JunJia, can he match the pressure? Is he ready for this matchup? Is this something he's played against in solo queue or scrims? We're gonna have to find out as we get into game one in this best of three.
Second to Xayah Rakan, where you press W and run at them, and with that buff, are able to win most trades.
But now Yike's getting frisky. This is a G2 classic. Get a little bit of pressure in the mid lane, start to leverage it to try to get Yike into the enemy jungle, start to get some vision down.
A lot of wards out of PSG, like you were kind of saying. So they see this moving. They saw Caps completely ditch mid lane. JunJia hovering up in the top side in case a dive comes through.
Caps in the area, not a ton of mana, but I don't know how much he needs to really pull this play off. Are they willing to commit for the dive is the big question. Just walking away for now, denying that's going to be the body slam initial. They're going to fall immediately with damage. First blood for the Khazix on the top side.
Nice slow play by G2 there. They saw the W used by JunJia, knowing that there's no more hard CC for this duo trapped in the turret. Kind of chased him out from underneath the turret a little bit, and then weren't able to get isolation range. Just how much were these buffs? Does that minion get shot right there? No, he's not definitely not isolated. I was like, how crazy is this? No, not at all. But yeah, just very clean execution. Like we said, they walk. Ooh, hold on, another fight in the top side.
Walking away, minion damage. Not going to be enough to finish the job. Azhi, JunJia on the way in. No flash for BrokenBlade. Is going to use it to get over the wall, rather. Yike now in trouble. Flashing out to safety. He desperately needs to get this kill. He gets it with a W. He's going to get taken down here. Unless JunJia, how long on the lead? Down. Waiting. No, can't quite sidestep it. Huge there for PSG. They're able to get that kill back.
Nice return kill there. JunJia back on the board. Gets the buffs transferred as well. Azhi does drop for it though. Wave pushed in as well, so this is going to get even worse for him in the CS deficit. Was not able to collect much of that wave during the initial dive. And then this repeat gank not too hot for him.
Hansama stepping up, not a ton of mana, but it doesn't look like he's going to need it. Woody, Caps coming in off to the side. Body slam will not connect. Wako slowed down, push out of the lane. Woody burns down. Wako still standing, but G2 getting everything they came for. Caps is far behind an XP.
Yeah, and this is a comp for PSG, which will be a little bit stronger at sixes, as again, Caps is being a menace.
And this is, if you did not watch LEC meta, Gragas, an absolute menace! Oh, it's the alley-oop!
The slam dunk by Yike following up the explosive cast by Caps, knocking him back in. Absolutely isolated that time around, able to blow him up. And ubao does get to walk back topside.
Knockup now coming through. Hansama looking for the snare setup. Is going to get it. Woody just getting absolutely shredded on the bottom side. There's no room for him to do anything. Wako now starting to dive back, but there's nothing left in the tank.
No, G2 are absolutely destroying PSG in the first 10 minutes of this game, looking a lot more like that second game versus Loud. Maybe while invisible. That was probably the
that was the most egregious.
Yeah, there was like the W.
Ooh, knockback here. Mikyx now going to go for the follow-up. Annie just getting burned down. ubao. Night ticking. Not going to get anything there. And honestly, PSG are just running out of options. G2 are doing everything that they want to on the map, and PSG running out of room to play. Now fishing for an opportunity on the top side, trying to get something back. Quick flash out for BrokenBlade.
Rest
Ready
of
to
the
go,
team.
clean reaction, but now Yike can come in, and again, the stun coming in. If Viego isolates himself, this is going to get bad. Yike does so much damage. He's going to wait for the wave. He's going to take his time, but that's an isolated Viego. Oh, dead man walking. I don't think it gets any better for Azhi. Mikyx going to fish for the knockup. Azhi just going to try to get one back in return, but Caps is here too. It's a house party on the top side of the map at PSG. We're not invited.
G2 are breaking ankles on the Rift right now, making the play happen in mid lane from the roam from Mikyx, and that instantly transfers up to the top side where PSG were looking for their own play. G2 playing well connected here, following up on wherever PSG wants to pressure.
G2 fans feeling it, feeling the energy, feeling the momentum. That guy doesn't even have the right jersey on, but it does not matter. That is how much excitement there is.
Dracos, we don't care.
We're not worried about him. Woody in trouble. Bubble going to come out. The beautiful use of the ultimate from Azhi. I'm going to stop it. Wako now trying to fire back. Dash through. Going to get it. That's the shutdown. That's big. But BrokenBlade surely should finish the kill. Nice sidestep on the Shuriken from Wako. The cleanse coming out. Can he make it over the wall? Can he E? Can he get out to safety? The dash. The blast cone. The sidestep. He's not going to get hit in the end, but now Caps and Yike on pursuit. JunJia going to make it out as well.
Contest a little bit more here. G2 actually looking very good. I know a lot of people are concerned about them finishing quote-unquote fourth in the final stage of play, but it was Mad Lions, also Xayah, saying that he felt like that was the real finals. Them versus G2, he felt like G2 was actually one of the best teams still in Europe.
And we're seeing here that G2 have identified a clear blueprint for success, where they, pick these champions and get push early, where they use that push to set up Yike to dive a lane and to focus, and they snowball so rapidly. You can see this team with a lead, looking pretty confident, but JunJia spotting out some unwelcome guests in his jungle.
Mikyx trying to cut off the rotation, but a little scary to do versus Annie, who has an instant stun.
Yike! That's a lot of damage. JunJia now running for his life. Yike gonna find the kill. That's gonna be the charm now coming into Wako, but Wako firing back, pulling on the backside. Meanwhile, the bear has come down, and the shutdown onto Yike coming through. BrokenBlade only gonna find one, but Wako is still standing. Caps can do a lot of damage, but Azhi is there to body block. Ubao on the side, the bear coming in, just creating a little bit of disruption. Doesn't have the Ryle eyes like support Annie, so can't do a lot. It just gets served right back to the waiting arms of G2. Wako needs to get away from that one, but he can't. There's just too many feathers and too tight a space. G2 finding the fight. Respect for the patience.
Did cost Caps his ultimate, so not available, but they start the Baron back up again. Ult for ult, with Woody losing his.
Oh, but they're just in the dark.
Yeah, PSG
it's just
needs
such
to
a
check
flip.
This. I have no idea how fast new Khazix.
I don't know what is happening. Observers, thank you. 4K, getting lower. Mikyx now going to go over the wall, but he's not going to connect on anyone. He's immediately going to leap out to safety. He's now turning his attention to the bottom side of the map. BrokenBlade now going in, but there's two fights. It's a fight split across two fronts, but it's Hansama! And as he pulls the feathers back, he finds one, but JunJia gets one in return! The Viego popping off, he steals, he goes in his Rakan! He turns them around, he takes their corpses, and he beats them to hell with it! JunJia showing up!
The ex-EDG sub-jungler popping off in that fight. We were talking about the Viego as the critical member to watch. G2 were not able to find him this time. Still a little bit risky.
Unhinged.
Pretty low, but Caps does not have.
He can kill everybody. He just tasks in. Oh no! He has to flash out. Caps, he's just going to keep hitting this.
I forgot his ultimate was the one that was using the initial engage, so it came back up there, instantly blows up Wako, the primary damage dealer. Now,
oh no.
Is Caps going to just solo Baron himself?
I think he is. There's a TP coming in. Who's TPing in?
Ubao.
It's going to be the Annie. Ubao on the way. Rakan on the way from the side of G2. They're regrouping. The Baron resets. Nobody gets the Baron. PSG are at a 7K gold deficit, but they're keeping G2 on the ropes.
London breathed a sigh of relief. The Baron did not get turned over there, despite how scrappy that situation is. G2 are still in a fine position here, going to instantly restart the Baron.
Yep. JunJia, no flash. Ulti should be up shortly, however. Mikyx ready to go over the wall one more time. His ulti's just around the corner. So far away. Wako on the way. Azhi on the way. Ulti is going to be up and available for the next fight. 5K getting lower. G2 focused on the prize here. Burning down over the wall. JunJia going to get the killing spree. Mikyx getting isolated. Mikyx getting taken out. JunJia's taking one. Is he going to take a second? Does he want to re-engage? He should just stay as the Khazix. He does so much damage. It's getting lower. And he takes it! PSG! Oh, just like every game in their own region, they always find a way. Even here against G2, even at such a massive deficit, they steal the objective. They take the fight. It's a double for Ubao. It is a massive win.
I'm going to dash it, and then you're going to die. Just trying to bait Mikyx to use his cooldowns. And for JunJia, even that's a great target to start resetting onto. Get that W extra CC and engage available.
Instantly ult again. Just to be right under the backline, exactly where you want to be. Baron started. G2, it's a dark map. Clear out mid. They can play this one solo. How quickly can PSG burn through this? Not very. They don't really have the upfront damage, especially with ubao not hitting the objective, but instead the Annie gonna fish for a pick on a Mikyx. They're gonna burn Mikyx before the fight even starts, but BrokenBlade coming over the wall. Mikyx taken down, but Wako goes golden. Wako buys a brief moment of time. They're now all on the tree because BrokenBlade has obliterated the back line of PSG. The Cask coming in, the Cask finding the kill, but ubao now firing back. JunJia now running for his life. Cask touches to finish the kill because Azhi is still alive. Yike. Oh, he's hunting now. The Khazix not quite gonna connect. Cap's going over the wall. JunJia, there's just no way you make it out of this one. The Divine Sunderer not enough. The footwork is clean, but that's a huge shutdown. ubao now coming in. TP now coming in. Yike needs to get out of this one. The stun now coming in. The bubble to follow. Easy peasy CC layering. ubao now unstoppable, and in the extended fight, PSG once again coming out on top.
Such a splintered fight there happening on different parts of the river. Both AD carries getting kind of a
fight. Dragon Soul. Jungler still dead, 13 seconds. 6 seconds on the side of PSG.
Great flip here by G2 with no smite available. If you're able to get this, you get the soul. If not, it's not a big deal. PSG only on their second dragon.
ubao waiting, looking for the setup. BrokenBlade off to the side. PSG have to be careful here. If BrokenBlade finds this flank, this fight is over in an instant. ubao stepping forward, trying to burn through Cap, but that's BrokenBlade off to the side. PSG, oh, they put themselves in the pit, but you cannot out-pit fight the Kennen, or can you? Azhi is so damn big. BrokenBlade, he burned the ultimate, but the Malphite still stands. Yike here to try and save the day, but will it be enough? JunJia can't find the reset. JunJia does not get an opportunity, and that means G2 will take it. Yike continuing to tear through. The shutdown coming in for Azhi. Azhi refusing to die, but he is finally isolated, and Yike will shred through the health bar. He will climb that mountain, and G2 will take the exchange.
G2 get the ace, PSG get the dragon, but the Baron is left alive. G2 should have enough damage to grab this one down.
Hopefully. The BrokenBlade just ready to walk down the mid lane and end the game. Again, you highlighted before, this isn't Soul for the side of PSG, so even if they get this, I don't know if it's worth giving up the inhibitor. Fight steal, pick off. Yike gonna walk in and take it anyway. It's Soul for G2. It's TP on the backside. BrokenBlade looking for the solo kill in the mid lane. PSG glimmers of hope, but it's all falling apart. That's the Bomba shredding through the entire team. JunJia can't get anything done. Yike will finally get taken down, but the GA comes out and stops Viego from finding the reset. Wako on the backside trying to get some damage down, but Hansama continuing to step forward. JunJia on the backside must escape. PSG well and truly routed. Azhi coming over the wall, but what can he get done? Caps goes golden. Yike! A moment, Yike on the way, and he finds one. He's looking for more. Resets left and right. Isolated targets. Eden PSG alive as G2 descend on their base. They will take game one. PSG put up a valiant effort to come back from a catastrophic early game, but at the end of the day, G2 out-execute, and G2 will find the win in game one.
G2 stay alive in game one, bounce back after a bit of an oopsie play at the Baron, grab the first game of the best of three versus PSG, 1 game away from the main stage of MSI now.